All right, so I'm gonna record I'm gonna make a video of Hulk Hogan's AI attributes and how his should go. So here we go, and then I'll post it. WWE 2K25 Hulk Hogan's AI attributes. Little tutorial on how they should go. There's no real wrong way or right way to do it, but just as how I would do it, and maybe this will help you with your Hulk Hogan AI attributes. All right, combos. Hogan actually did little combos. He would hit 3 times and give him a little bit of combo. 20 combo towards. Yeah, I'm not sure what the towards neutral away means. I'm going to just give 10 on that. Why it says that. I'm going to do 10 on those. Submissions. Yeah, he wasn't big. 20 is probably good. Light strike and striking. Hogan, yeah, Hogan struck a lot. We'll give him 40 on both. Grappling. Hogan grappled. Hogan. Yeah, I'll give him. I think I'll just give him 60 on both. Kind of keep it balanced. A little strike and a little grappling. He kind of did both. Ground strike, he would do that too. On the ground, he'd grapple a little bit. Go 40-60. Environmental, he would use them. Yeah, he would throw him to the corner and do a big clothesline in the corner. He would do a strike and do 20-20 on that. Let's try to dive 10. Hogan, he wasn't diving. Springboard. Yeah, I just put those on 0. He wasn't a diving wrestler. Limb targeting. He didn't so he did his finish was a leg drop. He didn't really wear people down with limb targeting or anything. Yeah, I'm trying to think if he did any limb targeting at all, really. No, I put it on 0. I don't think he did. I don't remember him doing any limb targeting. Running attack, he definitely would do runs, running clothesline, run clothesline in the turnbuckle. I don't know if I put it at 100 though. Give him 70. We'll do 70. Dodging, no, he would just attack. I'm trying to think of him die. Most of the wrestlers I put on 0 with the dodging. I don't understand wrestlers dodging that much. And weapon usage. Yeah, he would use weapons when he needed to on occasion. Table usage, I just keep it. I think I put table usage on 0 on pretty much everybody. Weapon, his weapon, yeah, maybe use the chair a bit. And put it on 10. Possum attack, pin tendencies. He would go for the pin. How often he would go for the pin? Let's see. Put that at 50. Instant recovery. That you put 100 on Hogan because he would his opponent would they would do the finisher on him and he'd bounce back up. He's one of the few people you would put 100 on that. Him and me, Ultimate Warrior, might put it 100. Ring escape, not really. Pin combo. Yeah, he'd do leg drop right into the pin on that. So there, that's Hogan's AI attributes. And hopefully this helps somebody, and we'll see you next time. All right, let's run through somebody else here. That's good for Hogan. I also want to do the regular attributes at one point too, right? I'm doing AI attributes right now, but I do want to go through and do wrestlers' regular attributes. So yeah, I have them all. I have them just set up to do special and finishers slowly. But I have the have this all this shouldn't be maxed out because like his aerial stuff should be lower. All right, let's see who else I can do a. do a AI attribute video for. These will get posted later. Let's see who else I can do one for. Yeah, I did Andre. Yeah, some of these are difficult to do because like I don't know their matches too well. But basically, you just want to, if the guy's a high flyer, just you want to lean him towards a high. More the diving would go up, and the power stuff, heavy grappling would go down. And it's basically, if it's a power guy, his heavy strikes will go up. I mean, they're pretty much all in the same ballpark, if you will. Jake the Snake Roberts, I could do. Let's see, who else can I do? What didn't I do yet? I did Roman. Gotta make sure I don't do the same wrestler twice by accident. I did Brett. John Cena. I could do John Cena. Did I do John Cena? Let me check my videos. I don't think I did John Cena. DLC 3 is out in about 2 hours, so we're gonna have some fun with that. They're doing it. They do it. They posted at noon the day it comes out, so we're about 2 hours. This should be. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to about 5 to noon. I'm gonna turn the game off and then wait for the patch. Should go up at noon, and then install the download the pack, and then load the game up, and it should load up the patch in the pack, and then we'll be off and running. Yeah, Roman. Yeah, I didn't do John Cena yet, did I? No, I did not. All right, let's do John Cena. All right, here we go. WWE 2K25 AI attributes John Cena. All right, so we're gonna just go through these and see how we should set John Cena's AI attributes up, and it just give you something to use if you're trying to figure out how to set up your John Cena. So John Cena combo tendencies. Let me give him a little bit. If you have a better idea what I did there, leave a comment. Let me know. Let's see. I guess we'll do 10. Yeah, I don't know what to do to keep the combos low because there's not. You think of combos with boxing and more. It's just kind of a weird thing. Submissions. Sorry, he did submissions. He had that finisher submission.
You think it going come out at 12?
Yeah, Jamari, 12. It's coming out. All right, I'm doing the video. I'm live streaming this video while I record it, so I'm talking to my chat for those watching the video later. Yeah, the DLC 3, it always comes out at 12 Eastern. They'll patch. There'll be a patch, and then they'll let you download the DLC. All right, at 40 light strike. Cena striking. Let's see. Keep them. Let's do 30, 40. Yeah, 30, 30. Do 30, 30.
Oh.
Yeah, the day the game comes out, the day the DLC comes out, they released it in 12 noon. It'll be out in about 2 hours. I don't know what time zone you're in, but it'll be out in about 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, I'm recording this video the day DLC 3 came out for those watching the video years from now or whenever. All right, we got 30, 30, light grapple, heavy grapple. All right, put the grappling up higher because it is wrestling. So we're going to go 60, 60. Let's try that out. Ground strike, ground grapple. Let's see. We'll go 40, 60 on that with Cena. Environmental. Keep those on 0. Dive tendency. And keep those at 0 too. Limb targeting. Yeah, how much does Cena target the limbs? He doesn't really do that much. Running attack. Put that at 50 for Cena. Dodging is 0. Weapon usage. Yeah, put those at 0. All right, possum attack and pin tendencies. Yeah, put that at 60, I guess. Instant recovery. He didn't really do that. ring escape. And put that at a. He would do his finisher, go right into a pin combo. All right, that's what I'd like to see. Is now again, just if you want to make some adjustments, leave a comment. What do you think if you don't like what I did? Because like I said, this is not set in stone. This is just estimates, and I'm just trying to help you guys figure out Cena's AI tendencies, and just posting videos for as many wrestlers as I can, and just make sure your settings are at 50 for the in the main sliders for all the grapple and the submissions. Put it all at 50 so the tendencies are more effective. And that's it for Cena. We'll see you next time. All right. Yeah, Jamari, the DLC will be out at 12. So yeah, that's it. Always comes out at 12 the day it comes out. So, but yeah, like I said, 2 hours. I'll have content with it. I'll make some videos as soon as I get it set up. Because you got to download it, and then you got to go download the DLC itself. It's free if you have the standard edition. You got to pay for it. It's free if you bought the Undertaker's edition, the Dead Man, or the Bloodline edition. All right, let's save this Cena stuff here. All right, we got Cena done. What else we want to do a thing for? Let's see. I want to do. Eventually, I want to do all these, but I want to. Yeah, just trying to do. Oh, LA Knight. WWE 2K25 AI attributes for LA Knight. So let's take a look. All right, how much does he use combos? Does he use them much? I don't think he uses them that much. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm going to put these at 0 for LA Knight. But everybody's going to, nobody's too, that's one thing about this, the AI attributes, nobody's two sliders, no two people are going to have the same slider set, because everybody's going to be different, so I'm just giving you a foundation to work with. Okay, maybe you will want to use mine exactly, but like I said, I'm no expert, I'm just setting them up as good as possible. Submissions. Let's see. Give him some submissions. Light strike. Striking. Give him. Let's give him 30-30 on the striking, and then give him more grappling. Give him 70-70. I would go 80-80 on the grappling. Do that, and then ground striking. They have him striking on the ground more than grappling. We could keep it. Yeah, maybe he's straight. Yeah, we'll give him 60. I'll keep it a little closer, 60-40 on that. Environmental strikes. I always put this low or 0. I'll give him 0 on that. Dive tendency. He'll dive a bit. I got him at 50. I'll put him at 50, I guess. Daredevil dive. Does he? Yeah, he's not like a high flyer wrestler. He's more of a mat wrestler, a little bit of a brawler. Put these low. And limb targeting. Does he limb target much? I'm gonna put it at 10. I don't know if he does. I'm trying to think of his matches. Running attack, we give it 50. Dodging, 0. I usually put dodging on 0 because it's dodging, or 0's dodging, less dodging, and more attacking. And 100's more dodging. Weapons. The table uses it's so weird. I don't understand the slider
Can you
because
do an
it's
hardcore ema
like a.
say it keep it hardcore?
It's like yeah, they don't use tables too much there. All right. Hey Beamy, welcome. All right. I'm recording. I'm recording this on my live stream, so I'll be if you're watching the video. That's why I'm talking to my chat. Can you do a hardcore You want a hardcore match? All right. Well, later I'm doing some AI attributes right now. We'll do the weapon 20, I guess. Possum pin tendency. Put him on 80 on that. Instant recovery. Yeah, this one I don't understand either. There's very, very few people just. How many people get like the finisher on him and jump back up? Escaping. Yeah, put that at 0. The pin combo, put that up. All right, so we got. There's his attributes. And yeah, if you have some
Can
suggestions,
you do
I'm
an
open to them.
hardcore match?
So yeah, I'm open to any suggestions on his AI on all these wrestler videos that I'm putting up. So we'll see you next time.
John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Can I do a hardcore match? John Cena versus Randy
You
Orton.
can play one.
You want to see Cena and Orton in a hardcore match? Like I'll do an Extreme Rules match. Yeah, I can do one. Let me just save this.
Yes.
All right, I'll do one. Why not? Let's just do a match here.
And how do you see the chat? On the PS5.
Yeah, I don't see the chat on the PS5. I have it on my computer monitor. I have my computer monitor next to my television. So I play the PS5 on my TV, and then my computer monitor is right next to it with the chat on the screen. So I read the chat right off the computer monitor because I have the stream up on my computer. All right, let's do this. Let's see here. So that's how I read the chat. Let's do ECW. Perfect. Extreme.
Can you play one?
You want me to play it? Actually, all right. Yeah, I'm not too good at it, but actually, what difficulty am I on? I don't even know. You want me to actually play the match? All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not too good at this game, but I don't know. I don't know what the sliders are on. So, all
Then
right.
check controls.
Check controls. What do you mean check controls? I don't know what that. I don't know what check controls means. All right, Randy Orton.
John Cena 07 looks like heel.
Okay. Let's see here. Put this on fast. All right. I'll be John Cena against Randy Orton for you. Oh, I forgot to turn off entrances. Yeah, I don't do entrances on a stream because the theme music copyrights.
The rematch of John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Yeah. Doing it right now here. He reversed me. Yeah, I usually just do AI when I stream because I'm not really good at this game. I usually when I'm playing on my own, I usually control it. But if you want me to do this, I'll do this. But yeah, usually when I'm streaming, I do AI. Actually, I might have it on easy. I don't know what difficulty I have it on. I might have it on easy. Although, yeah, I guess the AI, I have seen it 98. So, and there we go. I'm gonna put up a few AI attribute videos in a little bit, and I will have DLC 3 content this afternoon because it's coming out at noon. So you'll tune in for that, and I'll do some DLC 3 videos too. The big day today for WWE 2K25. DLC number 3 is coming out in about less than 2 hours. All right, just yeah, I'm doing it. It's not too hard right now. Yeah, when I go online, I haven't won online yet. I get killed online, but when I'm playing the AI. That's why I'd rather just play offline because I do a lot better offline.
I'm the only one watching this.
Yeah, I know. I have 1,400 subscribers and one person's watching. It's kind of weird. If 1% showed up, I'd have 14. Then oh, hit the wrong button. Oh, you beat me. Yeah, I know. You. Hopefully, more people will show up. Yeah, I know. If 1% of my subscribers showed up, I'd have 14 people here. So I guess I don't know why nobody's here, but at least I have somebody. All right, there we go. I lost that match.
Is maybe they didn't hit the bell.
Maybe they didn't hit the bell to get notified. Yeah. Yeah, I always tell people hit the bell to get notified so you know when I go live. But hopefully people will jump in here because we're gonna have a good day today with the DLC 3. We're gonna do that this afternoon after it comes out. I wish it came out earlier in the day so I could do it right now, but I gotta wait. It's coming out in about an hour and a little about an hour and 40. What time is it? Hour and 42 minutes it'll be out. They always put it out at noon on the day it comes out. All right. Let me show you my universe. Let's go to I got my universe going. This is pretty good. Let's go to my universe here. Continue. Let's do a universe here. All right, next show. Yeah, I'm working. I have a Legends universe going here. It's pretty cool. All right, Ric Flair versus Bruno. Nice.
WWF.
Yeah, this is old. I made an old WWF like 1980s. Not exactly in the 80s because Ric Flair wasn't in the WWF in the 80s, but Bruno Sammartino was more 70s anyway. But I got a lot of guys. Yokozuna was more 90s. It's kind of a WWF, but mostly 80s, but a little bit 90s and 70s and kind of pre 2000. Big Boss Man Terry Funk. Let's go to match one right here. Yeah, it's in like an old school universe mode. There's the old red, white, and blue ropes. It's like a universe mode with legends, mostly from the 80s, but a little bit in the 70s, a little 90s, a little mix of everything, but all like pre 2000 stuff from way back. It was glitching. Wow, look at he, wow, look at that, he glitched. He went through the ropes, Bruno. Look at that. Bruno went right through the ropes. All right, it's back to normal. All right. This is a really good. This Bruno's in the game, but I got this Ric Flair off Community Creations. A really, really good Ric Flair. So the DLC threes, we're getting New Jack today. That should be good from ECW. And we're getting I guess Chapter 4 of the Island's coming out as well. And I forget who else we're getting. I'm trying to think of the wrestlers we're getting. I forget. What are we getting? It should be it's always a good day when the new the DLC release dates are always good. No, I always have fun with it. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some new weapons. A lot of times they give you new weapons to use too. So we'll see how that goes. All right, Bruno got a bear hug on Flair now. Yeah, I gotta do a Bruno Sammartino AI attribute. I'm doing AI attribute videos. I've been posting them just to help people set up their attributes accurately so the wrestlers wrestle like they should. But I mean, nothing's set in stone. You can try my settings or do your own, but you can use mine as a base. If you don't like them, you can at least start with them and make adjustments off them. But I try to be as accurate as I can. They took the turnbuckle off. Yeah, see they used to have the corner like that with the WWF and everything. I got that all set. I actually created this arena. The arenas aren't hard to create. The blue mat they used to have around the ring, all that stuff. I love the camera being able to do AI the camera angle when you're having an AI match. Figure four, he reversed it. This Ric Flair's really really good. I wish I remember who created it. I love doing this. You can get a view from the balcony like this. This is actually a really good view. But you can only do this when it's AI. If you're playing, you can't do this. A suplex. Nice.
Chat how Ema alive.
Chat how I'm alive. Chat how I'm alive? Well, I don't know what that means, Beamy. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I can't answer that because I have no idea what you just said. All right, let me get closer to this. You can stay or you can get like the best camera angle. Ref is the ref countouts very slow. I wish you could adjust that. They could really have to add create referees, make a referee count faster or slower, whatever you want to do.
Chat how Ema breathing.
Chat how I'm breathing. I don't know what you're talking about, Beamy. Yeah, if you don't, yeah, if you say things I don't understand, I'm just not gonna acknowledge it because I don't know what to say to that because I don't know what it means. So I should do for now on. If somebody says something that doesn't make sense, I'll just ignore it.
Am.
All right, Flair and Bruno. Look at this view. There's like a front row seat here. You sit in the front row. This is what it looks like when you're in the front row.
TT.
That's cool. Yeah, if you're in the front row, it's like this. You're like kind of looking up at the ring. I've never been in the front row of a wrestling event, but because the tickets are always expensive.
TTTTTTTTTTTTTT Sahur.
Okay. Flair got the advantage here. Let me get a better view. There we go. Look at this. It's like watching a real match. This game is so good. It's like watching. It's like you're watching really watching Flair and Bruno fight. And I don't know if they ever had a match, but I think yeah, I don't know. They might have. I have to look that up. I don't remember them ever fighting, but they might have. Flair fought everybody back then, so Flair might have fought Bruno, but I don't remember Flair fighting Bruno, but he might have. Hi, Bruno stunned in the corner. Let's see, get a better angle on that. Yeah, they added this feature in 24 to move the camera around. It's a great addition. Because you're basically the cameraman. It's you get any shot you want. It's great. Oh, here's a cover. 2. Bruno kicks out. Yeah, this ring came out really good. It really looks like a ring of the time. Like today they used this ring today on Saturday Night's Main Event. With the red, white, and blue ropes. Figure 4. There goes Bruno getting out of it.
Sahur.
All right. Oh, Bruno missed the drop kick.
TDT Sahur. Edity. Rear.
All right, Ric Flair with a nice win. Next match. What we got here?
Rick wins.
Yep. Let's see who's next. Yokozuna vs. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This should be interesting. Big power, super heavyweight against a technical wrestler, high flying technical
Two
wrestler.
zero 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 zero
This should be pretty good.
zero 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 zero
Two
zero
different
zero
styles
zero
clashing here.
zero zero
The high
zero
flying technical
zero
wrestler
zero
against the super
zero zero
heavyweight.
zero zero
This should be pretty
zero
good.
zero 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 27
Steamboat. I think Steamboat's in his WrestleMania 3 gear.
9099.
It's the gear he wore at WrestleMania 3. And that's the gear Yokozuna wore at WrestleMania 10, 10
1
9, 10.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10
All right, Steamboat's down now. Yokozuna. All right, this is a glitch. He's just standing there looking at him. Maybe the patch will fix this today. There's a patch in about 90 minutes from now.
Stare.
Yeah, they're staring at him. Here we go. He's moving now.
What in death stare.
They It's actually been cool. I don't think this match ever happened. It would have been a cool match. Steamboat and Yokozuna. Yeah, Steamboat's in his WrestleMania 3 gear. Yeah, I may do some of the if they add Chapter 4 today, which I think they are. I'll have to do some of the Island this afternoon after they after lunch because they're doing the DLCs popping up right probably when I go have lunch. So after lunch I'll have to do some. I'll do the DLC 3 stuff after lunch. I'll probably do some of the Island if they add stuff.
Yokozuna is looking for a meal.
Yokozuna's yeah, he was a super heavyweight. He was a big. I think he had gotten over 600 pounds. He was the champ though in 93, 94. He used to drop that leg. Yeah, I'll have to do a Yokozuna AI attribute. I gotta do. Yeah, I gotta keep doing those to help people out because I'm sure there's a lot of people that they don't know what to do with those AI attributes. So I can help them.
Hi.
Hi, Shadow. Welcome to my WWE universe. DLC 3 is out today. Big day today. DLC 3 in about 90 minutes.
Hey new viewer.
Yep. We are about If you're just joining, we're about 90 minutes from DLC 3. It's gonna have New Jack. I think they're gonna the Island Chapter 4 is gonna be out. and some other wrestlers. I can't remember them all. I have to look the list. Maybe some new weapons too. They always seem to add weapons, and there'll be a patch. Hopefully, they'll fix some glitches too. So today is a huge day for WWE2K25 players because the DLC 4 is not coming for 2 months. They're skipping August. The 4 is not coming until September. So enjoy today because it's 2 months to the next one. All right, Steamboat. Here's Yokozuna. Yeah, I'm having like an old school universe here. Got Steamboat and Yokozuna. We just had Flair and Bruno Sammartino. I gotta do a universe. I have to set up another
Him
universe where
going
it's kind of a
downstairs
mix.
if there's food ready.
I'm going downstairs if there's food ready. Are you having a party? You're waiting for them to put the food out at a party, I guess. Good. Enjoy. All right. See this. I hope they fix this today. They do this all. They stare at each other like this. He's just laying. He's waiting for him to get up. This is a glitch. I hope they fix. Nice high cross body by Ricky. Kick out. I should do Ricky. I think I've done that. Ricky Steamboat's Bret Hart would be a good match too. Ricky Steamboat over Shawn Michaels. Yeah, I don't think Ricky Steamboat and Shawn Michaels ever fought. I'm trying to think if they did. Yeah, because like a 1987 Ricky Steamboat against like a 1994 Shawn Michaels. This is 1987 Ricky Steamboat, and there's a 94 Shawn Michaels in the game. Those two would have a really good match. They would have had a great match. All right, Steamboat. This is a good match here. So what's Steamboat going to do now? He's going to run for it. He kicked him. All right, Steamboat wouldn't be able to pick him up like that, but
Him going to eat bye.
bye. All right. Oh, Yokozuna with the cover. See if he gets him. Nope.
And him going to eat pizza.
You gonna eat pizza? Okay. You must be in a different time zone from me because it's in the morning when we don't usually eat pizza unless you're eating pizza in the morning. All right, Yokozuna wins. Not surprised. All right, let's go to the next match here. Let's see. Let's see what the next match is. This universe mode is great. You can recreate the Attitude Era or the Golden Era, or you could recreate the 1950s wrestling if you wanted to. All right, Terry Funk and the Big Boss Man. This should be interesting. Yeah, Terry Funk's in the game. Big Boss Man's a creation. Big Boss Man was in the game for years, and he's not in the game this year. Hopefully, he'll be back next year. But I found a really good creation, so it's not too bad. Yeah, if you find a good creation, it's not a big deal if they're not in the game. Just you miss the entrance because you don't get the theme music and the whole everything. All right. Yeah, I'll create some more videos after this match. Actually, while this is running, let me post the matches. I'm gonna post the videos I made already. I gotta copy them. Give me 1 second here. Gotta transfer these real quick. All right, I'll be right back to the match. I just got to transfer this file, so I got to get these posted. All right, coming back. Back to the wrestling. Here we go. Back to the wrestling. All right, I'm gonna upload the videos while these matches are running, so I can get those out to you, so you can enjoy the. You can check out my settings and help you with your creations, your attributes, rather. I did a Hogan, Cena, and LA Knight attributes, AI attributes. So we're gonna get those up for you right here. If you missed them, if you saw them live, you got to see them already. But I'm gonna post them as videos as well while this match runs. All right, I'm getting these uploaded here. Boss Man and Terry Funk continues on in my universe. All right, looks like nobody's here actually. If you say hi in the chat if you're here, I think no one's here, so I'm going to stop talking. I'll let the match run.
Sup?
Hey, welcome to WWE 2K25. Just doing my old school universe I'm running here. DLC 3 is about an hour and 20 minutes away. Big day today. Can't wait. We're getting New Jack today. Should be good. And a bunch of other stuff. All right. So yeah, we got Terry Funk and the Big Boss Man right now. In my universe mode here. So this is an old school universe. I got to do like a mix of old school and current wrestler universe because you can do up to 3 of them at the same time. So, and I want to do one with the current wrestlers too. Have an old school current roster and then a mix of both. All right, nice head. Oh, yeah, Big Boss Man. There's his finisher. He just hit the finisher. See if he got Terry. Nope, he kicked out. All right, yeah, I got the old school ring and everything. Boss Man's from Community Creations. He's not in the game. He was in 2K24, but he's not in 25. Terry Funk's in the game. But it should be a fun day today. I'll be doing DLC 3 content later today after I get it because it's coming out in a little over about an hour and a quarter now. There'll be a patch. Hopefully, the patch will do some good stuff too. I'm expecting the Island Chapter 4, and what else is the? I'm trying to think of the. I'm checking right now what the list is. I can't remember what the pack was. DLC 3, July 23rd is today. Bull Nakano, Jordan, Grace, New Jack, Penta. Oh, that's right, Penta's coming today. KSI, Prime Energy Bottle. So we got 5 new superstars and new wrestlers, and there's probably, I think Island Chapter 4 will be there as well. So it should be a good day today. Big Boss Man wins. Let's go to the next match on the card. There he is celebrating. I have it muted so I can talk over it. It's easier to talk over when the crowd's muted. Okay, there we go. Next match. Let's see what the next match is here. Should be a good one because I got a lot of good wrestlers in this. Let's see. He's coming up. Yeah, it takes the loads. Oh, Hillbilly Jim versus Harley Race. All right. Harley Race is in the game. Hillbilly is not, but this should be a good match. Old school match. Hillbilly Jim, Harley Race. If you don't know who these guys are, you just look them up. They wrestled a long time ago, so their primes were very long ago. But they're I like wrestlers from all times in history to put in my universe.
Did
So.
you hear about Ozzy passing away yesterday? Sad stuff.
Yep. Yeah, he was at WrestleMania 2 with the British Bulldogs. Most his probably best wrestling moment. He walked the British Bulldogs out at WrestleMania 2. Yeah, go to the WWE Network, the Peacock, and look up WrestleMania 2 and watch the British Bulldogs Dream versus the Dream Team match. It's actually the best match on the show. I mean, a lot of people say it's an opinion, but I think it was probably the best quality wrestling match on the show. The British Bulldogs versus the Dream Team. But yeah, sorry to hear that. But yeah, he had that was he did other stuff for wrestling, but that was probably his best moment, his WrestleMania moment with the British Bulldogs, which I have the British Bulldogs on this game, so I should do a British Bulldogs tag match later. That's a good idea. I got a really good British Bulldogs. All right, I'm gonna post my LA Knight AI attribute video now. All right, that's posted, so look for that shortly. It should be up. It takes a second. Once I post it, it takes a second for it to appears. But I'm doing AI. I'm taking the AI attributes and doing attribute and just going through them for everybody and posting the video for each wrestler as many as I can do. This like I don't know how many. There's like 500 wrestlers in the game. I don't know how many. There's hundreds of wrestlers, so I don't know if I'll do all of them, but I'll do some of the more notable ones at least. Let's see if it's not up yet. Let's see if it's up yet here. Not yet. It's not up yet. Yeah, once you click uploaded, it takes a little while to get posted. Okay. So yeah, it's Ozzy was check out that WrestleMania 2 match. It's a classic match, one of the great matches in WrestleMania history, and Ozzy was at ringside. Okay, we're in a week and a half to SummerSlam. Who's ready for SummerSlam? All right. Okay. If you just joined, Hillbilly Jim and Harley Race, if you're just joining us. Two legends of the past. Two they're in the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm sure they both are. Look, there've been so many; it's hard to remember. I think they're both in the Hall of Fame. They should be both in the Hall of Fame. All right, my my WW2K25 LA Knight AI attribute tutorial is up. So for those who were wondering what to do with LA Knight's AI attributes, I did the best I could with them. Like I said, everybody's gonna have different AI attributes, but I like to put something out there for you to take a look at. Hopefully, it'll help somebody. All right, I'm gonna post another one here while this match runs, and we're gonna get some more RAM matches, and we're gonna do DLC 3 this afternoon after it comes out. It's probably it's gonna get. I'll probably be eating my lunch when it gets posted and they put it up. So after lunch I'll do it. So here we go. Let's put up another. I'm gonna put up John Cena AI attributes. So anybody wants to take a look at those, if you don't know what to do with John Cena's AI attributes, I'm putting that up now. It'll be up in a few minutes because it takes a few minutes to process. It has to do a copyright check and all this. When you're monetizing, it has to check everything before it posts it. So we're gonna wait for that. It's running its checks. Hi, Yusuf.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. Just doing a universe mode here. Happy DLC 3 day for WWE 2K25. Big day today for WWE 2K25. DLC Pack 3 is coming out in about an hour and 12 minutes. So we'll be doing check that stuff out later today. Should be fun. Looking at who's looking forward to DLC 3. You get it free with the Bloodline and the Undertaker edition. If you have standard, you got to pay for it. I'm not sure what they charge for the packs. Packs are actually cheaper if you buy the Bloodline or Undertaker edition because they're included. If you have to pay them separate, it ends up costing you more. But I got the Bloodline edition, so I get all the packs included. But there'll be a patch at noon. There'll be a patch. If they do what they've been doing, there'll be a patch at noon, and then the DLC will come out. First you'll patch it, then you'll click on the DLC to download it, and then you load your game up, and it all loads in. Then I think we're gonna get more island stuff, Chapter 4, I believe, and we're getting New Jack. We're getting Penta. We're getting Penta today. I'll have to do some Penta matches today. Yeah, I'll do New Jack versus Penta just to use both of them. And then I wonder if there'll be some weapons. They seem to add weapons with these two. All right. And the winner of that match, Harley Race. It's an old school universe if you're just joining me, so I'm doing a lot of past wrestlers. This is like a WWF 80s, a little bit of this little 70s if you count Bruno, and a little 90s. I got Yokozuna in there. There's a little mix. I got Vader in there. It's a bit of a mix. There's Harley celebrating. All right, next match. Here we go. What's next? We'll see. The universe is really fun because you could make an AEW universe. You can make a WWF Golden Era 80s universe or an Attitude Era universe. We got Hogan with Jimmy Hart against the Steiner. Oh, Steiner with his brother manager. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, yeah, one-on-one Hogan and Rick Steiner. This is cool with managers. So you got Jimmy Hart outside with Hogan and Scott out there with his brother Rick. Rick is Braun Breaker's father, for those who don't know, and Scott's his uncle. So here we go. All right, I got the John Cena AI attribute tutorial. I got to do it also an attribute videos too for just their regular attributes, their leg power, arm power, that stuff. But right now I've been doing the AI attributes. All right. Yeah, DLC 3 should be fun. I'm waiting for DLC 5 in November. This has a really good pack of legends. The Saturday night's main event pack. Jesse Ventura, Sid Justice, Tito Santana, Paul Orndorff, and Junkyard Dog's the pack. That's pretty cool. And I think Billy Gunn's in the next pack. But it's 2 months. It's been 1 month between packs. It's now 2 months. 2 months. Next pack's 2 months away, so it's a longer wait. But the first May it was May, June, July, and then it's September and November for the packs. So gotta wait to enjoy the pack today because it's a 2 months to the next one. All right, all right. John Cena still it's doing its copyright check on the John Cena video, so it'll be up soon. Just gotta wait. When you monetize it, it does a copyright check, so gotta wait. It goes up quicker when you're before you're partnered. Once you're partnered, they have to do a copyright check and all that stuff, because so you can get ad revenue. It's DLC 3 day. Them's I always look forward to the DLC drops, DLC release dates. Wish they had more, and there's only 5. I wish they had more packs. They give you 25 wrestlers because there's five packs with 5 wrestlers in each pack, so they give you 25 wrestlers each year. But don't ever buy the standard edition because you have to buy that. If you buy the pack separate, the game actually ends up costing more than even the Bloodline edition, which was 130. The game costs you more if you buy the standard and buy the pack separate. It costs you more. So it's actually cheaper to just buy the Bloodline edition. All right, we are 1 hour 7 minutes from DLC 3. If it drops, if they put it out at noon like they usually do. Then we got Rick Steiner with Scott Steiner in his corner against Hogan with Jimmy Hart in his corner. On my universe here, my Legends universe, and I'm gonna post. Yeah, I did an AI attribute tutorial for John Cena, so I'm gonna post that. It's gonna be posted soon. And I have the game muted so I could talk over it because the crowd noise. I find the crowd noise hard to talk over, so it's just easier if I mute it. Yeah, Hogan one-on-one Rick Steiner. I don't know if that ever happened that I can remember. All right. Good match. Here's the cover on Hogan. 1, 2. Nope, kicked out. WWE 2K25 is out on Nintendo Switch too. If you have the Switch too, it's W2K25 is out today. For those that maybe if all you have is a Switch 2 and you want this game, you can play. You can now get it. It's out today on Switch 2. All right, Rick Rude and George the Animal Steel. This should be fun. It's a big day today. Yeah, if you got a Switch 2, you can. WWE 2K25 is on Switch 2 today. Big day. I wonder if all the DLC's going on Switch 2 as well. If you're just gonna get 1, 2, and 3, because 1, 2 are already out and 3's out today. I wonder if it's gonna come out with that, or they have a different schedule. I don't know, but yeah, if all you have, the only console you have is Switch 2, you can play this now. That's pretty cool to know. Nice pile driver by Rick Rude on George the Animal. I just put up the John Cena AI attributes video. The Hulk Hogan one is getting uploaded right now, so that hopefully that'll help some people get their attributes the way they want them. Help them, at least give them a foundation to work off of. Yeah, if you want this game, if you don't have this game and you only have Switch 2, you can get it now. So it's out today. Big day today. It's on Switch 2 and DLC 3 is out not out. It's out in an hour. If they do like last time. Rick Rude is 1, so I'm gonna go to the next match. Yeah, Rick Rude. He was one of the great bad guys. He played a great bad guy. He had some great matches. He had some great matches with the Ultimate Warrior. It's one of his best feuds, I think. All right, next match. All right, Randy Savage versus Tully Blanchard should be good. One half of the Brainbusters, Tully Blanchard, with a Macho Man with Elizabeth. All right, here we go. This should be a good match. Two good wrestlers should be a good one. The AI attributes put. Most of the wrestlers I lean the grappling higher than the striking because it's not MMA or boxing. It's wrestling. Wrestling is grappling. So you want to start most of your wrestlers out with the you want to put the grappling on their AI tendencies, AI attributes higher on grappling because it is wrestling. So if you want it more authentic wrestling matches, you definitely want to put even test it. Put the grappling, all your grappling stuff in the attributes on 100, and put the striking at 0, and then go from there. And then see how the match goes and adjust accordingly. A good way to figure out your AI attributes. I gotta do some videos for regular attributes. Just their leg power, their agility, strength, all those. That's I gotta do that too as well. Not just their ring tendencies, but their just how they are in the ring. I mean how they are as a wrestler, how strong, power, and high flying and all that stuff, agility and stuff like that. I gotta do some videos for that. So that would be the regular attribute because I've been doing a lot of AI attribute videos. All right, let's see. Yeah, my Hulk Hogan one should be up soon here. All right, it's up. All right, I just put up AI attribute tutorials for LA Knight, John Cena, and Hulk Hogan. So I have Roman Reigns up. I have Braun Breaker, Damian Priest, Cody Rhodes, Bret Hart, Andre the Giant, CM Punk, AJ Styles. I'll be doing more. I was like, how many videos I've posted? I have a lot of them. I have 3,725 videos posted. Wow. Yeah, I'll be at 4,000 before I know at the rate I'm going. All this, especially this WWE 2K content. I gotta do post some more matches. I'm at match 933. I'll be next. But yeah, maybe I might do like a Penta match for 933 when I get Penta in a little while. All right, Macho Man and Tully. This is a good match. I don't know if they ever fought, but this is a good match. All right, Macho Man going up. Is he gonna hit his finisher here? This might be it. Oh, Tully moved. He busted him open too. Kicked him right in the head, it looked like. And he removes the turnbuckle on top of it. If you're just joining us, this is my old school universe, the World Wrestling Federation. It's Tully Blanchard of the Brainbusters versus Randy Savage right now, with Elizabeth in the corner as the manager. Just posted a few AI attribute videos. I'll do more as I go through them. Trying to get the AI attributes as best I can with these wrestlers. I got to get the attributes set up as well, and do some videos for that too. So yeah, less than an hour. We're gonna have Penta, New Jack. I'm guessing the Island Chapter 4 DLC Pack 3. They release it at noon Eastern time, so should be. I'm expecting it in less than an hour. I'm hoping, and hopefully the patch does some good stuff too, because there's always a patch that in there with that. We'll see what that does as well. So I'm probably shut this down about 11:55 so I can get the DLC 3 pack set up, get the patch installed, all that stuff. So we'll take a break around noon, a little before noon, and then we'll be back. Go out, grab a sandwich, and I'll be back. In the afternoon with the DLC 3 stuff. We'll do some Penta matches. Maybe we'll try them out. Nice slam by Macho Man. Is he going up? If he hits this, this is probably his. Tully's pretty worn out. This might be it if he hits it. That might be it. Oh, kicked out. Wow. Tully kicked out of the elbow drop. Yep. CM Punk uses that elbow drop today as a tribute to Macho Man. If watch a CM Punk match, he does the Macho Man elbow drop in tribute. Good to see Switch 2 get a WWE 2K25 today for people who have Switch 2. If you can find Switch 2, it's still sold out everywhere. Let me check. I'd like to get it at some point because I love Mario Kart. All right. Switch 2 is available at there it is. It's in stock at Best Buy right now online. Huh. All right, cool. All right, we got there we go. Let's try some yeah, look at that. Switch 2 is in stock at Best Buy. Anyway, if anybody's looking for it, it's available in Best Buy right now. Probably not for long. I would hurry up if you want one. I don't. It's $500, so I can't afford it right now, but hopefully one day I'll get it. But it is available right now. But it is in stock. Hopefully it's getting easier to find. Because yeah, hey, when a new console comes out and you can't find it, it's the worst. All right, let's get out of the universe for now. Do more universe later. I'll continue it later. Diesel and Sergeant Slaughter next. Nice match. Okay. Do some more videos here. Okay, let's do. Is anyone here? All right, let's set up another wrestler's tendencies. Let's do Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I should wait. Did we do Gunther? Did I do Gunther yet? Make a Gunther video for show you how to set up a Gunther's tendencies. Yeah, I didn't do Gunther yet. Yeah, let's do a Gunther video. All right, let's see how we can do. Let me look at these first before I start the video here. I just always look them over quick before I actually record, and then I'll post it. And you guys can you can use my Gunther AI attribute settings as a base to build off of, or just use exactly what I do, whatever you want to do, because no two people are going to have the same AI attributes, so everybody's going to have a different idea how Gunther works. So the combos I'll probably turn off. Yeah, I have submissions at 100. I probably turn them down a bit. He does do submissions. Put him at 70 maybe. All right, let me start the video here. WWE 2K25 AI attributes for Gunther. All right, let's take a look at Gunther. So you may agree or disagree with how I set it up. Everybody's going to have different opinions how Gunther's going to work in the ring. So I'm going to do the best I can here to make a Gunther work as accurately as possible to his actual matches. So the combos, you try to think of their matches. Combos is not really wrestling's grappling. See, most wrestlers you want to up their grappling and have less striking and stuff. Gunther submissions. He just tapped out Goldberg recently on Saturday's main event. So let's give him. So 50 would be average. So we're gonna let's put him to 60. Give him a little extra submission. Striking. Yeah, see, it's wrestling. So you want grappling. So you want to have the striking at 20 here. Put the grappling at 80. So you put the grappling. So striking lower, grappling more. So you have actually let me put the submissions at 70 for him. A little less. So there's some striking, but less because wrestling should be grappling, and yeah, Gunther's he grapples a lot. So we'll go with that. On the ground, strike. Yeah, I'm going to do 20-80 with the striking, the grappling. Again, everybody's going to have a different impression of this, so I'm just giving you something to work with. Or maybe you want to use these exactly. Maybe you'll love them or whatever, or you hate them and not use them at all. But I'm just trying to help people get a good setup for have Gunther wrestle as accurately as possible. Environmental strikes. Environmental is like if he chokes him on the ropes and stuff, from what I understand. So I don't know. Do you do that a lot? I'm gonna put these to 0 for him. Like I said, I could have some matches and see what you do. You watch some matches, and if you see something you want to change, you change it later. You just you do some matches, see how he's wrestling. Diving tendency. Yeah, he's not a high flyer. I'm gonna keep that at 0. All that. Keep these at 0. Daredevil dive, springboard. Keep him that way. Limb targeting. Let's see. Does he? Yeah. Where? I'll give him at 50 on that. Running. I'll keep it 50. Dodging. See, the more 0 is more attacking. 100's more dodging. So he's not much of a dodging wrestler. Weapons, not really. Pin attack. Instant recovery is going to go to 0 because he doesn't do that ever. Where he'll just jump up instantly. Most wrestlers don't actually, so the 0 is actually good. Ring escaping. Possum attack pin. Yeah, that's possum attack's like basically like they call it the small package. It's and the pin combo tendency. He's yeah, go for but like he'll do a move and go for a pin. That's I like to put that at 100. So there it is. Now, let me save that. Let me just show you the what I do with the main slider, so these tendencies work to the best, most efficient way. Just show you. I didn't do these in all the videos, but I'll just show you here. From combo rate down to dodge rate. Put all these at 50 so that the tendencies work at best. Because if they're lower than 50, it's going to affect the tendency more in a negative way, or if it's a higher, it's going to affect them in a positive way. So bring them up. So you want these at 50 so the tendencies are most effective. So that's that. So that's Gunther's AI attributes. Hopefully this helps somebody, and we'll see you next time. All right. Let's do another one. We got Gunther. Who else we do? Let's do the Macho Man. I didn't do the Macho Man yet. I didn't do Randy Orton yet. Yes, I got a ton of these to do. This is actually good for content because you can make a lot of videos going through these guys. There's hundreds of wrestlers in this game. Let me see. Should I do Macho Man next? All right, there we go. All right, let's start the video. WWE 2K25 AI attributes for Macho Man Randy Savage. So how does the Macho Man act in the ring? All right, so let's start with the combos as at the top here. Tendencies. See, these are all the tendencies. It's called AI attributes, and they go in there, they're all the tendencies. There's a game called Fire Pro Wrestling World. They call it the AI logic, but it's all the same. They must have got the idea from the Fire Pro game. It's great because you can make them wrestle the way you want. So, and whatever the way they make it accurate as possible. So combos I'm gonna leave at 0. I don't remember Macho Man like using combos. Submission. He wasn't really a submission wrestler either. Trying to think, when did Macho Man really use submissions? Not much. Let's put it at 20. Put it low. Light strikes, having striking. All right, let's put his strikes. Make them even at 40 each, because he's not a big super heavyweight that has super heavy striking. He's more of a high fly mat technician type wrestler, so you're gonna want to go heavy on the grappling. Should I do 100 for Macho Man grappling? Yeah, I'll do 80. There we go, 80. We'll do that. So he's going to grapple twice as much as he's going to strike, which is, should be, it's like 2 to 1. Ground strike grappling. Yeah, so when he's on the ground, how much is he going to kick somebody on the ground? He's going to do it a little bit. He's more a grappler. Let's give him the grappling more. 2070 would do. Let's do 2080. Environmental strikes. How much does he use the environment to strike and grapple? Not much. Oh, I'm trying to think what he did. Actually, yeah, he does the environmental because yeah, he used to close. He used to jump over the top rope and grab the person by the back of the head and clothesline him on the rope. I guess that's an environmental grapple. We'll give him. Yeah, let's give it 30. And striking, we'll give 10. Dive tendencies, 50. Yeah, let's see. He was a high flyer, but not. He wasn't like Rey Mysterio. He wasn't. Yeah, I wouldn't give him 100. I'd give him 60. Daredevil dive would be less, so we'll cut that. Cut that in at 20. Actually, we'll leave all these at 20, and just dive tendency is 60. And he jumped off the top rope and stuff. His finisher was off the top rope. All right, limb targeting. I'm sure. Did he ever? Yeah, he wasn't really one to like wear an arm down and put a finisher on the arm. Most wrestlers are not doing that. Yeah, I'll give him a little bit of that. Running attack, 80, and put it a little bit down. 70. I'll give it 70 because he was very active in the ring. Dodging tendency. So how much did he attack? Yeah, he's more attack. Macho Man wasn't like dodging much. Weapon usage. I'll give him a little. He was a bad guy that used weapons. I'll give him a little bit of a little weapon. The table usage is 0. I think everybody gets a 0 on table usage because that's just weird that they should have sliders for all the weapons. There should be chair usage. That's probably the most common one. Cosmic pin tens. They can keep that at 100. Instant recovery and ring escape. Actually, ring escape I'll give him a little bit because I'll give him. Yeah, he would because he was the bad guys would like run away and stuff. I'll give him 30 on that. And the combo put that at 100. So there it is. That's the Macho Man Randy Savage's AI attributes. So hopefully you like these. Leave comments what you think of this. So what changes you want to make or what you think of it. And yeah, test them out. See what you think. Like I said, these are not set in stone. This is just something to help you. And we'll see you next time. All right. Let me. Yeah, I'll have to do. I'll post a match. Match 933 is next. I'm not gonna do it now because I want to do something with the DLC for the next match. So later today, I'll do a Penta. I might do Penta versus New Jack just to use 2 of them. All right. So let me check these videos. The screen's gonna go blank for a second. All right, and get these posted. Okay. Yeah, let me actually go back to my universe here. I'm gonna shut it down in about 20 minutes or so because I gotta get I gotta get the patch loaded in and the DLC loaded in. So I don't know how big the patch. Depending on how big the patch is, we'll see how long it takes. And I might as well grab lunch while it's getting the patch. So I will take a break a little before 12 so I can get all that set up, and then we'll be back with the patch this afternoon. Should be good. Let me go back to my universe right now. And here's my universe. Continue. All right. So we got Diesel versus Sergeant Slaughter right now in my universe. Okay, accept. All right, this should be a good match. As my Legends universe. See, most of these are wrestlers, basically 70s, 80s, 90s wrestlers. Mostly 80s, but 70s, 80s, 90s. These wrestlers are from. But yeah, I want to set up a universe with the current stars, and I want to set up a universe with a mix. I want to set up like a fantasy universe where I have like John Cena and Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant and Randy Orton and Cowboy Bob Orton, his father, and kind of a mix. Do like 50-50 from the past against 50 and 50 from the present. Kind of do like yeah, like I said, like a dream WWE universe with wrestlers from all time periods, from Bruno Sammartino to John Cena to Roman Reigns to Braun Breaker, from Bruno to Braun, from Bruno in 1975 to Braun in 2025, 50 years. To have like and just kind of have a mix of all the wrestlers. And that'd be a lot of fun. All right, let me get those videos up for you. The Macho Man and what I do. What's the other one I did? Oh, Gunther. Yeah, get Gunther posted. Get these two posted, and we'll have some more videos for you. Yeah, trying to help people with their AI attributes, because probably more difficult thing to do is get those AI attributes accurate. It's not easy because you got to think how they wrestle, but I'm glad they have it. It's really cool. All right. We got Slaughter and Diesel, and nobody's watching. All right. If somebody's watching, say hi in the chat. I'm gonna mute my mic because I don't talk if no one's here because it doesn't make sense to do that. So I will mute and so I see people come in, I'll jump back on. I'll just watch the match. All right, we got Dusty Rhodes is outnumbered here. He get against the British Bulldog, against Bret Hart, but British Bulldog and Jimmy Ambler at ringside with him. Interesting match here. So it's like basically a 3-on. It's a 1-on-1, but it's a 3-on-1. Very interesting. All right. All right, after this match, I'm going to shut down after this match because the DLC is coming in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to end the stream and I'll be back later with the DLC. And we'll have some fun with Penta, New Jack, and who else was Jordy and Grace? Who else was in it? Whatever. I forgot who else. But yeah, we're going to have some fun this afternoon with the DLC number 3 on WWE 2K25. But yeah, looking forward to Penta. It's going to be cool to have Penta in the game. But yeah, like I say, after I'll finish the match and have to have, I should start up a universe and I could put Penta in it. Bret Hart versus Dusty Rhodes is a good match. But yeah, I mean, I'll do the island this afternoon too if they're adding Chapter 4. All right, Bret Hart wins. I'll do the island later with try that out Chapter 4. Chapter 4. I wonder what if there's gonna be more unlockables with that, or because the Chapter 3 had that Cody bot and the Prime bottle stuff. So see I'm not sure what they're doing with all of that, and hopefully there's more weapons too. There they are. I'll continue this. So what match is next here? See what that. Let's look at the rest of the card here. Oh, that finished. I think I just finished the card. So let's review the card. Ric Flair defeats Bruno Sammartino. Yokozuna defeats Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. The Big Boss Man defeats Terry Funk. Harley Race defeats Hillbilly Jim. Rick Steiner defeats Hulk Hogan. Ravishing Rick Rude defeats Jersey Animal Steel. Randy Savage defeats Tully Blanchard. Diesel defeats Sergeant Slaughter. Bret Hart defeats Dusty Rhodes in the main event. 9 matches. I don't know. They could let you have 9 match cards. Why not just 10 even? I don't know why they do that. Let's see what the next card is here. This universe mode is great because you can create whatever. You can make it whatever you want. AEW. You can have an AEW universe in the WWE game. Other King of the Ring things after this Raw here. Not Raw. This is actually call it Wrestling Challenge. Start show. I just want to see what. So we got Sergeant Slaughter versus Diesel. Superstar Billy Graham versus Roddy Piper. Jerry Saggs versus Dusty Rhodes. Quebecer Pierre against Jersey Animal Steel. King Kong Bundy versus Macho Man. Oh, that's a pretty good match. Killer Khan versus Mr. Perfect. That's a good match too. Bam Bam versus Doink the Clown. And I think they actually fought it. All right, Vader versus Steiner. Scott Steiner. And The Undertaker versus Rick Rude. Pretty good card. I mean, nice main event. Undertaker and Rick Rude. All right, we'll do that later. I'm gonna do that another time. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good universe here. It's nice. I think you can check power. Can you check power rankings and stuff? How do you do that? I think there's power rankings. Superstars, maybe it's under this. No, that's not it. Yeah, I thought they had power rankings. Rivalries. Very high. I saw Rick Rude and cool. I could have sworn they had power rankings somewhere. Edit shows. Edit power rankings. Where can you just look at the power rankings? Maybe you can. Yeah, Yokozuna is my number 1 right now. 5-star. Okay. I guess that's how you look at your power rankings. There's nowhere. It says edit power rankings. You can't just look at the power rankings. All right. All right. DLC's out in about 10 minutes, so I'll be back later with the DLC. Bye.